Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered Mighty Morphin Green Ranger, and I can already see that there is a problem with his shoulders. It's gonna really fucking annoy me. So this is definitely not the remastered perfect line, which again irritates me. Anyway, let's look at the actual figure. So we have the Green Ranger, we've got his effects right there, and then we have the lovely illustration which looks completely off, and he's not actually playing his Dragon Dagger properly. Irritates me again. So this is Tommy here, Mighty Morphin Green Ranger, and this is Tommy Oliver, Green No More, and then we have Tommy there, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of hands. Threw me then. The effects, we got the green candle, which is the first time we've seen this being made, Dragon Dagger, helmet, morpher, and then 3 blade blasters, which I don't know why he has them, because I've never seen it. Maybe when he's depowered, maybe at times we've seen him with a closed blade blaster, but I've never seen him use one, I don't think. If he has, please let me know in the comments. But this is the Rangers here. This is it says Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered, and then at the bottom it's just the barcode. Now I haven't actually opened this one, so I don't know what's inside. Normally I do, but this was from Hasbro Direct. So let's open up this bad boy and have a look inside. And here is the Green Ranger, Tommy. I really don't think this looks like him whatsoever, and again we can see that the top parts of his the diamonds are completely honestly wrong, and it irritates me. But hey, Hasbro, this is like your last day when making these figures. Anyway, it's an okay one. I just don't see the reason why, but again, obviously 30th, and you wanted Tommy to have everything. But you didn't give him his bling. Anyway, so you've got the diamonds on there that look okay. It's just the top parts that kind of really infuriate me. The cuffs have got gold at the end of them, and then you've got the kind of lovely downward pointy green, which I do kind of really like, to be fair. Then when we go down on his legs, we can see right here that again you have pointing. Now I quite like these more than the diamonds. I think that maybe all the Rangers should have had it, but I generally think it's a lot nicer. We have the black going across the belt with the lines, and then we've got the proper holster for Tommy. Again, should have given the Dragon Dagger to Jason, that would have made more sense. On the back of the figure, we can see the butterfly joints, but everything is exactly the same. There isn't anything majorly different between this or any other Green Ranger. I don't think the head looks like Jason David Frank. I think it looks like someone else. I feel like maybe you can get it from an angle that it would look like him, but when you look at him face on, I feel like it looks like someone else. But they've got the earring in one ear, which is gold there, which is a nice touch. And yeah, there's not really much to this figure whatsoever. Now let's do the articulation. His feet seem okay, and that seems fine. His knee doesn't really bend that well. It's really weird how it feels like that's it, it's stuck. So, okay, there we go. So after a bit of a struggle, that one works perfectly if you wanted it. It's always a struggle with these figures. The main body moves and clicks as normal there. Arms go up, which you can see. And then you have the hands turn around quite easily and quite nicely, which is a nice touch. Bring the arms in. Like so. So click, just be careful. Don't break yours if it doesn't want to move. There's no point in breaking a figure. Just put it back to normal position. And then you can turn his head around like so. But again, this top part really annoys me, but there is absolutely nothing I can do about it. So let's put his helmet on and see what he looks like. One thing I will say is I generally really like these remastered figures when they look directly at the camera, because when I look at my phone as the monitor, I generally just think that this is coming out of the TV show. It looks like an expensive toy, which I really like. And the helmet looks absolutely spot on. It could be the best Green Ranger helmet that we've got. I love the red diamond with gold around it. I just love the helmet. Now, unfortunately, it does wobble a lot, which I don't know why. Feels like as soon as I took the head off, all the kind of like the tension in the figure just completely dropped. Again, looks really, really nice. So this is like probably one of the better Tommy figure or the Green Ranger head sculpts. Let's have a look at the Dragon Dagger, which again, generally should have gone with Jason, but we can see that you've got the kind of the gold. It's kind of gone into the actual dagger itself, and it's a little bit kind of warped, which is not the best, but I'm guessing it needed some kind of protection. We've got the gold buttons at the top, silver all over the place, and it looks good. Now, this is the Power Morpher that has the dragon coin in. Works perfectly, really like it. Now, I don't know why you get so many hands. So you got the two fists hands right here, the morphing hands so he can hold his morpher, and I'm guessing this is the dragon flute, so this is the reason why he has another hand, so you can play the flute effectively in there, the Dragon Dagger, which, okay, now I can see why. You have the closed blade blaster, which again, he may have had once and then never really used it. The blade blaster with blade mode, which again, I don't know, he never used that I can remember anyway. And then you have the actual blade blaster itself. Don't know why, just a thing. Now, this is the most interesting thing that you get. You actually get the green candle. This is the first time that I've actually seen something like this with the figure, bar like the Super 7 stuff. So for this to come as a normal like toy type thing, it's very interesting that they included it. You can see it's sculpted for the candle, the flame. It'd be cool if you had some wax on here. I think that would kind of like give it extra. But the stand works really well. So if you want to kind of reenact, that candle part in the series, you can do. And then lastly, well, not lastly, but then you have the green power up here, which looks really, really nice, to be fair. It works like perfect. And then, as you know, you have the Tommy head right there. And then obviously you get the Green Ranger head with him. And this is obviously Tommy with the Green Ranger shield that came with Jason. It looks really nice, to be fair. I generally was thinking, oh no, I won't put it on to see what it looks like. But I feel like this gold really kind of works it. And you can see that it attaches just the same. I think this is a really, really nice like kind of figure. The shield is, again, really like kind of a soft plastic. But even when I look at the monitor, it looks like he's just stepped straight out of the show. So I generally think it really kind of works well. And I'm so glad that they kind of did the test of like, here it comes with Jason, not with Tommy, because you're all just going to buy tons of Tommys and you're not going to buy Jason. So I really like the marketing strategy that they put in there. But yeah, this is a really, really nice figure, to be fair. Like, adding this on is a must, but I will have to depower him and put him back with Jason because that's going straight back in the box. And there we go. There is Tommy the Green Ranger. Now, I generally do like this figure. I feel like it's a really nice one to kind of add in the rest of Tommy to complete the entire MMPR line. It's nice that he doesn't come with his shield, and this is the depowered. He's losing his powers. And I kind of at times wish that we saw more of Tommy without the dragon shield. I always thought that that was a nicer version of him. Like, the dragon shield's fine, don't get me wrong, but I kind of liked seeing him without that. It kind of felt like it was a special thing, obviously, when he transferred his shield to the other Rangers, that he was just like the others, and that's what I generally kind of really liked. But yeah, for this figure in general, I do think it's worth getting if you want to collect it. If you're a Tommy fan, a JDF fan, this is one that you must get because this is, I think, the best Green Ranger. I do really like the helmet as well. I feel like that's the best sculpt that we've had of this Ranger. It's definitely a better version of it. So yeah, I am really excited about this figure. I highly recommend picking it up. I'm glad that the Dragon Shield went to Jason because, again, you would just buy Tommy, you wouldn't buy Jason. Anyway, let's leave it there. Oh, I will say that I do really like the green candle as well. I think that's a really cool thing. I just don't know why you would give him the blade blaster. Did you just have tons in the factory that you thought, fuck it, we'll just give it to him? But anyway, I am going to leave it there. What are your thoughts on Tommy? Would you get this Ranger if you could? Have you already got him? What do you think about this version of the Green Ranger? And with that, I'm going to bring the video to a close. If you like this sort of content and you want to hear and see more, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, turn on all notifications so you won't miss a cheeky upload. And while you're down there, why not check out the Patreon as well as the channel memberships and also the store where you can buy top quality shirts. Thanks for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat, Kira Stanada. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。